Morning sunlight painted the little town
Morning.
with
Ready for
warm
school?
golden colors
Yes,
as
let's
children
go.
hurried along cheerful streets,
Race you to the
carrying
field later?
books, balls, and bright dreams. Among them walked a kind-hearted young girl named Maya, whose eyes sparkled with endless curiosity. She loved reading, solving puzzles, exploring nature, and playing
Pass it
every
here.
game she could
I
imagine.
got it.
More than
I
anything in the
wish I could
world,
play.
Maya dreamed
Good
of joining the
pass.
best sports team in town. Every afternoon, she stood beside the practice field, carefully watching the players run, pass, jump, and work together. Perched nearby on the fence sat the cutest little robin anyone had ever seen. The tiny bird had soft, round feathers, sparkling black eyes, and cheerful chirps that sounded like little songs of encouragement. The robin soon became Maya's faithful companion. Close to the field, a fluffy white bunny with tiny pink ears bounced happily through the grass. Curious squirrels with enormous
Oh,
bushy
look at
tails
you all.
gathered
So busy
shiny
today.
acorns, while colorful butterflies
What
floated gently
curious little
across
squirrels.
blooming flowers. Every afternoon, these adorable woodland friends watched Maya with quiet excitement. Although Maya loved the game deeply, many people believed it simply wasn't the right place for her. They expected her to choose quieter activities instead. Those opinions made her heart heavy for a moment, but they never changed her dream. Instead of becoming discouraged, Maya made an important decision. If she wanted a place on the team, she would become the best student the game had ever known. Each
I'm ready
day
to do
after finishing
this.
her schoolwork,
You can do
Maya
it,
returned to
Maya.
the empty practice
We're
field.
right here
She
with you.
carefully remembered
Thanks,
everything
guys.
she had observed. She practiced running between small stones, balancing along fallen
Okay,
logs,
one step
and
at a time.
aiming carefully at tree stumps that served as imaginary goals.
Let's
Whenever she
practice.
stumbled, she quietly stood back
I
up.
can do
Whenever
this.
she missed, she tried again. Whenever
Keep
something
going.
seemed difficult, she reminded herself that every mistake was simply another
Another
lesson.
beautiful day
The
to
little robin
practice.
fluttered beside
I
her
feel
during
so
every
ready.
practice, hopping happily whenever Maya improved. The bunny raced alongside her tiny training courses, making every practice feel joyful. Even the squirrels seemed to cheer by tossing acorns into neat little piles, as if keeping score. Days slowly turned into weeks. While others only practiced during official training, Maya practiced whenever she could. She learned
Cool,
about
who's with us?
teamwork by
Here come
helping
your
younger
teammates now.
children
Hi, we're
organize
ready.
games. She learned patience by reading
Almost
books
done
about
with my
famous
homework.
athletes who succeeded only
There.
after many
Now I can go
failures. She
practice.
discovered that education wasn't limited to classrooms. Every book taught new ideas. Every
There
mistake
you
taught
are.
improvement.
All good?
Every challenge taught resilience. Every kind person taught kindness. Learning was everywhere for those willing to pay attention. One
Whoa, the
afternoon,
storm's coming
dark clouds
fast.
rolled
This
across the
feels like a
sky,
bigger
bringing
challenge,
strong winds
but
and
I can
heavy
face
rain.
it.
Most children hurried
Oh
home,
no, the
but Maya
rain!
noticed something
Wait, I'm
unusual.
coming!
The practice equipment had
Hurry
been
to the
blown across
shelter!
the field,
Watch out for the
nets tangled
balls!
together, cones scattered everywhere,
I
balls
have to
rolled
help.
into muddy puddles.
I'll clean
Without
this up.
expecting praise, Maya quietly gathered everything. The little robin
What's that
helped by
sound?
chirping whenever a ball
A
rolled
hidden
beneath
ball.
bushes. The
Thanks,
fluffy
little
bunny
Robin.
sniffed
This
around
is
until hidden
amazing.
equipment was found. Tiny squirrels carried small
Okay, team,
ropes
let's
with
gather the cones.
surprising
I'm on it,
determination.
Maya. We'll get
By
the
the
rope.
time the rain stopped, the field looked neat once again. The next morning,
All
everyone
right, team,
noticed.
let's get
Although
started.
no one
Okay,
had seen
coach.
Maya working, the neat
Look at the
field
equipment,
spoke for
perfectly
itself.
organized.
The
Everything
coach
looks
began
clear,
wondering who cared so
nice and
deeply
neat.
about the team. Soon afterward, the town
Starting.
announced
Yeah,
an
let's go
open
sign up.
skills
You
challenge.
kids are going to have
Anyone
so
could
much
participate.
fun.
The whole town
Children
is
gathered from
excited.
every neighborhood. Some were confident,
Welcome to
some
the
were
Rumble
nervous, some
Championships.
believed they already knew enough. Maya
Go,
arrived
Maya. You
carrying
can do
only
it.
determination. The
We're
first challenge tested speed. Many children sprinted with incredible energy. Maya remembered everything she had practiced
Wow, this
between the
forest is
forest
amazing.
trees. She
I love
focused
running
on
here.
steady breathing rather than racing wildly. Her
Yeah,
careful
great job.
preparation helped her
Teamwork
finish
wins.
among the fastest. The second challenge tested balance. Others hurried and slipped. Maya remembered balancing across old logs while woodland friends watched with excitement. She moved calmly and completed the course without a single
You did
mistake.
it, Maya!
The third challenge required clever thinking
Okay,
instead of
let's study the
strength.
map.
Players
We
had to
need to
solve
plan the
movement
shortest
puzzles
path.
while working
View
together.
station first,
Many
then the
children
tube
became
network.
confused.
All right,
Maya
team, let's
smiled.
go.
She had spent months learning from books, observing practices, and studying every strategy she could find. Her education gave her confidence. She carefully solved
Okay,
each
Maya,
challenge
let's
with
do it.
patience
I'm
and
ready. Me
creativity.
too.
The
Great, let's
coach
go.
watched everything carefully. What impressed the coach most wasn't Maya's speed. It wasn't her balance. It wasn't even her skill. It was her willingness to keep learning. Whenever someone performed better, Maya watched closely instead of feeling jealous. Whenever she made a mistake, she smiled because she had discovered something new to improve. She treated every challenge like another page in a wonderful lesson. As the competition continued, one final test remained. The children had to work
Team,
together to
gather
complete a
around. I'm
difficult team
nervous.
challenge.
It's
Success
okay.
depended on
We're in this
cooperation
together.
rather than
Really?
individual talent.
Yeah,
Some groups
let's do
argued,
it.
others
That's
rushed
the
without
spirit,
planning.
team.
Maya remembered everything she had learned at
Okay, new
school
goals
about
for
listening,
tomorrow.
sharing
I'm
ideas,
struggling with
respecting
this.
others,
It's
and
okay.
encouraging
Watch me
teammates.
again.
She
Like
helped
this?
everyone
Yes!
organize
You're
simple
getting
plans.
it!
She
I did
celebrated
it!
every
See?
child's
You can do
strengths.
it!
She
It's
encouraged those
okay.
who felt
We all have
nervous.
tough days.
Soon, the
I feel like I
entire
let
group
everyone
worked
down.
together
No, you
smoothly. The
Okay,
challenge
team,
was
let's
completed
go!
We're
beautifully.
ready!
For the
Through the
first
tunnel!
time,
Catch the
everyone
ball! Over
realized
the
that
hurdles!
true
The
leadership
puzzle goes
begins
here!
with
Great
kindness and
job,
learning.
team!
When the day
Yay!
ended, the coach gathered
Maya,
every
welcome to the
participant
town's
beneath
best
the
team.
shade of a large
This is
oak
for
tree.
you.
The coach
Thank
looked
you! I'm
proudly at
so
Maya. Her
happy!
journey had shown courage. Her attitude had shown
We did it,
humility. Her
Maya!
actions had
We
shown
sure did.
responsibility.
I'm so
Most
happy.
importantly,
Welcome
her
to the
love of
team!
learning had
You're one of
transformed
us
every
now!
obstacle
Best day
into an
ever!
opportunity. Maya earned
We
a
did
place
it,
on the best
champions!
team in
Yeah, we
town.
completed
The
the
children
challenge!
clapped with
Best team
genuine
ever!
happiness. Even
Woohoo!
those who had once
Champions!
doubted her now admired her determination. As the
Okay,
seasons
everyone,
passed,
let's play
Maya
together!
continued
Yay! What should we
studying,
play? Let's
practicing,
kick the
reading,
soccer ball
and
around.
helping
I'll
others
get it.
improve.
Great job!
She
You're
never
all doing
believed learning
amazing!
was
This is the
finished
best day
simply
ever!
because she had achieved her
I'm
dream.
coming for
Every
you!
practice remained a classroom.
Almost
Every
got
teammate
it!
became a teacher. Every victory
Yes!
brought gratitude. Every challenge brought another lesson.
I did it!
Soon,
You
younger
did
children
it!
began gathering
Woohoo! Good
beside the
job!
field,
We all
just as
did it!
Maya once
Wonderful
had.
job,
Instead of
everyone!
keeping her knowledge to herself, she happily showed them simple
What a
exercises,
beautiful
shared
evening!
books about teamwork, and reminded
I
them that
can't wait to
courage
get
grows
home.
through education and effort.
Almost
The little
there!
robin perched proudly on her shoulder.
These
The bunny
formations look
sat nearby
solid.
nibbling clover. The
Time to put
squirrels
them into
watched from
action.
above with bright, sparkling
Let's
eyes.
do this!
Together, they became joyful symbols of
Wow, a
friendship,
sports skills
perseverance,
challenge!
and
I want to
curiosity.
try!
Years
Chirp,
later,
chirp!
whenever people spoke about
Let's
the
go,
greatest
team!
players in town,
Great
they
hustle. Keep it
remembered
up.
more than
Got it
Maya's
here! We
achievements.
got
They
it!
remembered the girl who chose learning
We
over
did it!
complaining, the girl who turned obstacles into opportunities, the girl who proved that dreams belong to everyone who studies, practices, and refuses to give up. And every
All right,
child who
team, follow
visited
me.
that little
Let's practice
field
our kicks.
left
Okay,
believing
Maya?
one beautiful
Great
truth.
job. Watch the ball.
Education is
I'm
not
doing
only
it.
found inside
Yes, you're
books,
all
it is
stars.
found inside every question asked, every mistake corrected, every challenge accepted, every act of kindness shared, and every dream pursued with courage. Because the strongest minds are built by curiosity, the bravest hearts are strengthened by determination, and the brightest futures belong to those who never stop learning.